Dollywood is building its biggest expansion to the park since it opened. Tennessee sweetheart Dolly Parton paid a visit to Pigeon Forge to unveil the plans for what will be called Wildwood Grove. Reporter Emily DeVoe gives us a sneak peek.
Well, it might just look like a muddy mess right now, but by 2019, this area will transform into Dollywood's newest attraction area called Wildwood Grove. The $37 million expansion will include 11 new attractions, including what's called the Dragon Flyer. This suspended roller coaster will be the fastest of its kind. Dolly Parton was at the park today to make the big announcement. She says Wildwood Grove is based off of her imaginative childhood and the beautiful wilderness we have here in East Tennessee. The big new addition is also big news for the state because you'll have more jobs. You have to include the construction workers making the park as well as the hospitality workers they'll need to run the new park attraction once it's open.
Anytime there's success in Sevier County, we feel it all across the state. Just to put it in perspective, there's roughly 14 or 15 counties in this state that have a larger population than Sevier County. Only 2 counties in this state bring in more tourism dollars than Sevier County.
Officials with the park say construction is running on time and they expect to have the new attraction area open by 2019.